Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is the Crafter main menu. So the Minetest main menu is designed for extreme flexibility with multiple games. Since Crafter is its own game and it's designed around its own principles and one design goal, I thought I would keep the main menu consistent with the rest of the game. And so, a couple of things with this main menu screen right here, okay? Let's say we want to be named Cool Man 92. You hit enter, and your name is now Cool Man 92. You go back, and it says, I seen you again. So, that's cool. So, your name is now handled on the main menu. And what this means is, if you go into single player, okay? Let's create a new world. Call this one YouTube with a YouTube seed, or whatever that is. And I haven't implemented the double click yet, but that'll be another way to utilize that. So you can see my name is Coolman92 in single player mode. And since single player is just a server that gets started in your local machine, this will utilize that but make it multiplayer mode. So what does this mean? Well, you have your name, and if you type anything in single player, it is your name. So we can go back to the main menu. Let me change it back to Oil Boy. Go back to YouTube. Okay, you can see I'm in single player and I have my skin. Also, that works. So, couple things with this menu. It can fast delete everything. You can create a whole bunch of worlds really fast. And also delete them really fast. So you could see that this is, or you could probably see this is dynamically loading. And what does that mean? Well, I implemented a design principle so every menu element is its own Lua file. And what this means is every page can be dynamically edited as you go. You don't have to restart the game to see menu changes on the main menu. Basically, what happens is if the menu has a change to it like this, the menu is reloaded. It just reruns the file. And I was actually worried about it consuming more data, but I had a test where I was rerunning the page over and over again, but it never used more data. Yeah, I did a couple thousand loops and it never increased in data usage. So, you have your name, you have the main menu. Right now, the multiplayer just goes to the development server, and Lolobat is over here bug testing. Thanks, buddy. It's so, what I'm going to do is, since you have your name at the main menu, alright, that controls your name through every game you join, every server you join. At the multiplayer list, I'm just going to have an overhead password like this, and I'm pointing at the screen, and I realize you guys can't see me pointing. I'm going to use my mouse instead. So it's right here on this screen. So let's pretend this is the multiplayer world list, okay? So this top box is going to be your password. So you can have a master password at the top. And what I'm going to do for security reasons is you'll have your password, but when you join a server, I'm going to nullify the value so that your password gets deleted. In memory, of course. So just an extra security step. And then what's going to be here is this is going to be the master list of your servers. So how it's going to work is either it's going to display the IP address and the port, or it's going to have a custom name that you set it to. So that'll make it so people can create custom identifiers for servers. Also, I noticed something extremely annoying with the Minetest engine menu. I don't even know what to call it. You have to do this. Let's say we want to go to google.com, and then I don't know what port it is, so let's just, there you go. Wow. What we could do instead of that is just do that. And what that means is this can dynamically just dump it in and then decipher. Or if you just type in the IP address, what it's going to do is just default to 30,000 because that is the default of Minetest servers. So, what we have here in the options menu, okay? We have our full screen and we have our FPS. So I got a bit of a joke in here. This is 15 FPS. And we have 25, 30, 50, 60, 120, 144, 240, and unlimited. I play with unlimited. Let me just let me show you Minecraft mode real quick. And the worst part, the reason why I call this Minecraft mode is not only because somebody recommended it, I think it was Leo Rockway, but this is actually very reminiscent of Minecraft when I used to have an Athlon IIX 240, or 220 actually. And let me just get back into the server because I don't want the music to interrupt the video. I used to have a GTX 650 1GB edition, and this is literally how the game would play. So of course, we can go back to the main menu, and all the settings will lock your FPS. I'm going to move this button up, and I'm going to make this the VSync button. So, here's a very, very important setting that needs to be changed in the Minetest engine menu because it's like a key feature of being able to play a game. So you can see full screen is true. I'm going to set that to false. We're going to exit the game, and OBS is going to take a second to catch up. Okay. We're going to start the game. So you see how it dynamically loads or resizes the screen. Okay? So we can do that and quit the game. And this is what usually happens with Minetest. It just it is just very awkward. It doesn't start up in full screen windowed mode. It just, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. It doesn't dynamically full screen itself, basically, in windowed mode. So you can just double tap the full screen button and quit the game and go back in and it'll resize. So this dynamically will get the size of your monitor. And it's just, it's literally that easy. You could see that it is half the width and half the height of the monitor. And so it creates a nice little window. And the same with full screen. Now, unfortunately, there's no way for me to reinitialize the game when you press that button. All you have to do is quit and go back in. And OBS is going to take a second. There we go. And you can see it works great. So there's going to be two more settings. There's going to be the graphics option, and I unfortunately cannot put the renderer toggle in because DirectX 9, at least on my system, does not let the game start. The game instantly crashes on initialization. But if that ever gets fixed, I'm going to make it so you can toggle between OpenGL and DirectX 9 dynamically. So there's a bunch of settings. Let me go back. So, oh yeah, I have the wrong file open. So it's basically ultra fast, very fast, fast, good, or nice, nicer, super nice, and beautiful. So those are going to be the graphics options, and that'll dynamically change stuff in the menu. I want to experiment with trying to force the game to basically, let's see if I can show you this. I don't even know if I can show you this one. But so, say you're in multiplayer, right? And you go, and there will be an options menu here somewhere. When you hit the options menu, what's going to happen is it's going to do an exit to menu, go to options, right? And when you toggle it and then click back, what it's going to do is just put you back into the server. That's the best way I can utilize that, because I can't dynamically change the options as the game's running. But it shouldn't be that noticeable, honestly. If I do that, I'm going to have to make the local data in the game hold your password, which I'm pretty sure is what Minetest does, but I have no idea. Of course, what I can do on top of this is essentially make the password get nullified at the end of the file, so that only certain elements of the screen form spec get access to it. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm just going to go back into full screen mode. And it's a little annoying that I can't force the game to restart automatically without changing the graphics mode, or whatever it's called. Force the game to restart or reinitialize the display in Ehrlicht, or whatever it's called, to basically full screen automatically. And unfortunately, I'm streaming in 30 FPS again. You guys can't even see how like butter this is, but unlimited in a cave, I'm getting well above 200 FPS. Your client is finally working. Oh, that's cool. Well, anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the main menu. I experimented with trying to make that little thing that Minecraft does where it has the catchy thing on the top right. The closest thing I can do is didn't get enough last time. What I can probably do is do a just a random solid image up there to make it happen. But it won't be animated, unfortunately. Also, I'm not sure if I can rotate in form specs, so I might have to create a new image with the text like that, and that'd be a really, really big pain in the butt, but that is something I really enjoyed when I used to play Minecraft. So, I also want to keep the Minecraft alpha aesthetic because I really like what Notch did when he used to be the core developer of Minecraft. Like, it's very nice, very simple menu, very no frills. This is the game, and at the same time that it's simple, it also looks like it looks like not only nostalgic, but it's fun. It looks fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to finish the XP optimizations that I'm doing right now, because what's happening is it's doing get player meta, and that is causing severe problems with a lot of entities happening at the same time. So we'll fix that. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and peace out.